I don't know how all of you feel about casinos in Chicago. I'm not a big fan of them, but apparently 3 firms are bidding to build a casino resort in Chicago. Chicago as downtown Chicago, I believe. Let's listen to this video from WTTW and came to us via Heather Sharon on Twitter. Bring up the volume here. Yep, it's up. We'll play it.
You could have the chance to do so in Chicago as the city moves forward with long-awaited plans for a casino. Amanda Finicky joins us now to talk about next steps. Amanda, what's the latest?
Well, Brandis, the cards have been dealt, if you will, and now Chicago has options with the 5
I see what she did there.
Friday to decide which company, if any, has the winning hand and where. Now, there is a chance that a casino could be built here at what is now a mostly vacant lot near the South Loop in Chinatown, pitched by developers as the 78, as in Chicago's 78th community area. Or perhaps the casino may land in Convention Central on the grounds of McCormick Place. Also an option. In all, Chicago receiving a handful of options, 5 from 3 different developers. Now, the bids themselves are not yet public at this point. The city has just released the names of the corporations that submitted proposals. And one of those proposals comes from a Hard Rock entity. A spokesperson did not return calls, so we don't know at this point where the Hard Rock would propose to build. Now, you also have Rush Street Gaming proposing casinos at the 78. Again, that's that parcel of land near the South Loop in Chinatown, slated for major development, or the McCormick Place Lakeside.
Would that be Arturo's 11, Mr. Medina?
Center, where conventioneers could provide a lot of the casino's business. And then there's Bally's Corporation, the gambling and entertainment company. They also are proposing a McCormick Place location near the old Michael Reese site. Also, another proposal for the former Chicago Tribune Publishing Center near Chicago Avenue and Halstead, close to the North Branch of the Chicago River.
That would be crazy.
Aronovitz runs Chicago's casino law group and says each contender brings something to the table. Local casino magnate Neil Bloom's Rush Street has developed casinos in Pittsburgh.
Here's what I think they all bring to the table. An opportunity for everybody who may have put their pandemic unemployment in the bank or any other funds that they got in relief from the pandemic to go gamble away thinking that they're going to make money and they're going to lose all their money at the benefit of all these casinos that want to come into Chicago. See, this is the thing about casinos in Chicago that drives me crazy. Anybody that can't really afford to gamble, who's desperate, is going to go blow all their money in these casinos and get more poor. That's the problem with these casinos. That's why they don't belong here. That's what I think anyway. I just think it's so ill-advised. If they're going to argue for casinos for tourism, there's plenty else here that attracts tourists. We don't need casinos that are just going to be a blight on people losing their money, losing their kids' college savings, losing whatever they feel they might benefit in the short term from gambling in a casino because they're desperate. I jumped in too early. I'll let the report finish, but anyway.
Also Philadelphia and runs Illinois' highest grossing casino, Rivers in Des Plaines. So he says it's got a strong local brand. Now Hard Rock, meanwhile, has
JR, isn't that true? There's always money to build casinos, but never enough for the homeless. And yes, casinos only do cause more crime.
A new casino in nearby Gary, Indiana, and is also soon going to be opening a casino in Rockford.
And there ain't no road just like it.
Oh boy.
Where I found running south on DuSable Lakeshore Drive, heading into town.
That's going to get
on John Baptiste going to DuSable Lakeshore Drive. Tuesday night trouble bound. Oh, hello, Jerry.
You know that's bound to get you a timeout, Pegleg.
Oh, is that what? Because I sang about Tuesday night?
No, because you're adding that horribly laborious extra verbiage to the front of our beloved Lakeshore Drive.
Oh, are you saying those are not the original words, Jerry?
No, and you know damn well they're not.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey, I saw you were doing a story on casinos. I was gonna tell you we were
Yeah,
gonna open up a chocolate milk cowsino
a
over
calcino.
by where the stockyards used to be. I know that's gonna be kind of hard to do now because aren't there like a lot of buildings and train tracks over there? But we were thinking maybe we could do a bridge over or we could dig under.
A chocolate milk calcino.
Yes. Yes,
I
it would be cow themed and chocolate milk themed. I think it would do very well.
I'm not clear how the chocolate milk factors into this.
Well, I got chocolate milk to sell and people got money to gamble. So if I mix the two together, I think it's a winning opportunity.
I'm I think you're too smart, and this is just completely over my head to understand the dynamics there. But I'll take your word for it.
Am I getting too ridiculous for you, Jerry?
A little bit.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, we're doing a
I will
serious
dial it
story.
down
We're doing a
half a notch to 2/3 ridiculous.
we're doing a serious story here about how gambling is going to be a blight on the poor communities in Chicago.
Oh yeah, that's probably true.
Let me finish the video though before I jump. Let's continue to hear what some of these people have to say from the TTW story.
And what's interesting about their bid, Amanda, is that they want to make this their sort of global landmark, their number one property. So there's some upside in those types of bids. Rivers is certainly very
Upsides.
successful. They're in multiple jurisdictions.
It's very scary to me that Lightfoot is all for this. She's got TIF money. She's just got the federal bailout money, but now we want casinos.
She don't want you to know there's TIF money. That's why she's distracting you with the casinos.
Yeah.
Can't help it there. But also, you're missing some really big names in the gaming industry. MGM, Wynn, or as Mayor Lightfoot once put it, proposals with Las Vegas addresses. Now, Northeastern Illinois University economist.
Maybe they could put up a casino and call it Jean Baptiste Point du Sable Casino. That's
that's not a half bad idea there, Jerry.
That's what they should have saved the name for. The video goes on and on. Let me quote from the article though. The submission of bid responses represents a major step towards a thoughtful development of a casino resort that uplifts our businesses, employs and empowers our residents, and encourages tourism. We can't invest in our communities because we rely on all the tourism that doesn't put money back into our communities. The proposals will be reviewed by a committee made up of representatives of several city departments, which will make a recommendation to Lightfoot. Now, the Chicago City Council must approve all plans for the casino along with state gaming officials. Somehow that doesn't make me feel any more comfortable with the idea. A 2019 feasibility study recommended that Chicago build a casino in a tourist-centric location that also enjoys, if possible, decent access to, ready? The local population. Because this is not really about attracting all the tourists as much as it is like sucking all the money from all the desperate people in Chicago that suddenly think that they might have a chance at these casinos. Bally's envisions building a $1.6 billion complex at either the Chicago Tribune Publishing Center. Okay, we heard that in the video. Lightfoot's likely to face pressure from South and West Side aldermen who want a casino in their wards. A casino could mean hundreds of jobs in areas of the city that have long been passed over for both private and public investments. Am I the only person that thinks that this is a fucking insane idea? What do you guys in the live chat think? Now, let me go in here. Oh yeah. Also, there's money to build billion-dollar stadiums for teams who give cents to the homeless programs. Casinos versus weed. Who can win? Personally, I think the city needs to expand on letting minority businesses open more cannabis dispensaries. That is a saving profit model if there's ever been any. You know what, Art? You're absolutely right. And the more conservative members of city council, actually, they had a vote on this last budget meeting, not the recent one, but I think it was a month ago, and they voted against that, even though there were some aldermen that came out and said, we need to allow smaller businesses, minority businesses to open these cannabis dispensaries. You know, the businesses that got The permissions were the big businesses. Suddenly, where weed would put people in prison, now all the old white men can capitalize off of it with their big companies and corporations instead of letting the neighborhoods, smaller businesses have their own dispensaries. Casinos. I went once with a $20 gambled night and asked for the rest of my money back and left. Yeah, I wouldn't advise any tourists come to Chicago for a vacation. It's too dangerous. Pegleg would probably burn down the casino, so he should be in charge of the casinos.
I don't see the relevance of that comment, Jerry. Why do they think I would burn anything down?
Oh, no reason. If they allow a casino to be built in my neighborhood, then I should be allowed to gamble for free. No, not only should you be allowed to gamble for free, Art, your neighborhood should get proceeds from that casino. The same way that people that live in Alaska get stipends from all the oil companies that are drilling up there through the local government. Stupid idea, of course. Why let any Hispanic or Black entrepreneurs make money and better their communities? Why not? Indeed, Art. A casino where they only serve chocolate milk. I know what the name of the casino would be. Bessie's.
Well, yes, of course. But no, we would not only serve chocolate milk. I mean, we would feature chocolate milk. But sometimes people just like the regular milk. And, we are equal opportunity milk providers here.
There are some chocolate cocktails that I have imbibed in that are especially tasty. I forgot the name of them, but
there is this thing I heard about back in the 90s called a mudslide. And
that's one of them.
It's cold, it's frozen, it's like chocolate milk, but it's got a kick stronger than Bessie's.
Sure it does.